Tunnel fire sneaking through the middle. All of them except for two. So this looks like it's going to be an A crunch, which actually NIP, they're set up in a decent position for it, but the problem with this kind of a triangular setup is that if one player dies, then somebody has to cover two or more angles, and the whole thing could fall like House of Cards at the A-bomb site. Oh, it's a nice little bit of patience there. imoRR's going to miss the opportunity, though. We'll push forward and try and hold that angle. Head trick all the way back at the ticket booth. Not quite hitting the shot yet. And Alexi, he actually sees somebody go past, but oh, he picks up the second one, and that's the bomb. Drops into the smoke.
This is now top. Alexi's holding. imoRR trying to alleviate some pressure in towards jungle. And the bomb will be collected on the jump peak by XR, but Config's still going to find yet one more bomb trying to go down. He doesn't realize he's open. Alexi B causing problems, causing a ruckus, but has to reload. Rez will come in for support, and just like that.
Everything was kind of working out. Now they're up against Tech9, though.
Oh, Brolin up close and personal. Major will delete him. Not exactly the dream star they wanted against what is a half buy.
Grenades being dunked down. The Tech9s are so dangerous. Major coming in almost with a double kill. XANTARES next flower going to follow it up, and now it's head trick. He's practically dead already. Alexi, if he wants to be the hero, we're talking about a multiplayer spray down right now. It has to be lightning fast, and the fact that he's even slowed it down now means they should be able to relocate and might be able to set up a crossfire. Oh my god, just a deagle headshot. X-Cloud with a beautiful kill in this round, and actually a double overall. And this round is definitely done.
He's gone. He wants nothing to do with it. For the most part, it looks like that bomb is posturing over towards B, but Utah being dropped towards A just to tell a fake.
Yeah, all the way from outside of the B hallway, they're smoking off top connector just to try and throw a little bit of a wrench in things for NIP. Head trick is here with the AWP, but the pressure is on. Flashes are everywhere. He's alone right now, and he's going to get shot down. They were already down on the floor of that bomb site, and the spray coming through. Brolin, he should have been dead right there. And he practically is. 25 health in a 1 versus 3. Eternal Fire, really, just a really one-sided attack towards that bomb site. Yeah, that really can't happen. This is a huge round for NIP. They must win this one. They need to start something on the CT side, but imoRR's already through the smoke, taking down Brolin, and a little bit of a swing for Major, putting some pressure on Rez. It's going to be followed up by XANTARES. The spray through the smoke's actually really good, and Config, he takes a risk and stops the bomb and gets a double kill behind it as well. imoRRR and XANTARES, now they're in trouble. One very low on health, and a 2-on-3 where even planting the bomb could end up getting you killed.
XANTARES 10 points of HP to try and make the difference here. Molly will come through, gets spammed in fact by Alexi B. All down to one man. We talk about the XANTARES peak, but it's not going to make a difference here with such low HP.
And I think Eternal Fire maybe were a bit aggressive at planting the bomb in that round. I don't think they needed to. They started out by losing a fair bit of health through the smoke and kind of continued to try and plant the bomb, and then obviously they didn't have enough coverage to make sure that they actually were going to be able to stop Config in that moment. So a little bit unfortunate, but 5-2 lead either way for the T side. And they had the B hallways all along. There's nobody from NIP in the B bomb side. They're kind of playing it as a retake, which is really rare. But when Rez comes out with a kill like that, another headshot on XANTARES. Rez has won the entire fight down the middle. It's absolutely huge. And now it's a 3-on-5, sneaking through. Head trick, playing at the edge of the smoke, and he takes down X-Cloud. This is looking good for the defense, especially when you consider that, again, nobody was really on this bomb site. Just Major left, 1 versus 4 here, and Head trick having himself a real round. 3 kills overall.
Looking over towards top mid, Major just keeping his presence known, but there's 2 players here ready and waiting, and 1 playing anti.
It's very tricky to stay around in this position for the CTs. There is definitely a timer for how long you can be here. Although they found at least a trade. XANTARES will get Brolin, but Head trick back here. This jump is dangerous, and he's actually going to get killed by the AK coming out of the palace. I was going to say it's dangerous because imoRRR is down there with the AWP, but somehow we're back into a 3-on-3, and there should be a really good crack at getting the bomb plant. And with this flank or fake over on the other side, oh my god,
wow.
What's wrong with him? He just ran, picked up the AWP, and wrecked Alexi B and CT spawn.
That's such a cocky peek as well.
Really
I mean, that is so ballsy. There's no need to do it either as well. They know they've killed the CT player of head trick. They know no one else is going to be there to swing in with an AWP.
Yeah, he was hoping to just make his way past the smoke. They have almost a little tunnel built in there that he could run through, but when Config is exactly in that position, it's just game over. You're going to be gray screen coming out, and he has got no problems picking that one up. Defensive smoke over on this side. The bomb is way back towards T-spawn, so for now, Eternal Fire quite happy in the 4-on-5 to just hang out and see if NIP make a mistake. Maybe they come peeking somewhere, you can turn it into a 4-on-4. Maybe you find a kill through the smoke, but this time it goes the other way. And Rez, he's flashed into that kill. Good, intuitive teamwork coming out. Config, instant on the flashbang for Rez to continue the fight.
Easy work. All down to 2 now. Calyx, X-Cloud. They will have no idea. Shot on the side. Not a clue in hell as to what happened.
Maybe by the most sort of conservative Counter-Strike tactical book, you would say, no, play the 3-on-5 really safely.
Yeah.
But I think right now NIP need to play themselves mentally into this game and prove to themselves even that they can just take Eternal Fire in a 1-on-1 fight here.
Oh, big flashes coming through. Hedrick will find the first imoRR right back on towards Config. It's an important kill, and Hedrick's expecting the flank. Little does he know, they're just flying out. They're diving at a balcony, and XANTARES adding more to the fray. Raz to drop, and in towards Jay on Alexi B. He is the linchpin to success here, because this low buy is causing problems.
It is. They're kind of weirdly stuck here behind the van. It's a very uncomfortable position. If Hedrick got closer with the Molotov, he could set it up for Alexi B, but it's very hard to know how to do that. Oh, there we go. He actually does land it perfectly in the corner. What a grenade, and he's going to get the shot on XANTARES. He's created a moment here where it's possible. It's a real shame that XANTARES got that instant 1 bullet off. Otherwise, this would have been a really cool 2-on-2. Hedrick's going to be coming in, but the Deagle takes him out. Calyx. Maybe some team communication on the other side. I don't mind if he just waits here and just says, I'm just going to lock them in. You guys win the 4-on-5 over on this side.
Oh, in comes the Uto, spamming the ramp as well. A little bit of damage up towards X-Cloud. But right now, they've got some space to work with. Config other ideas. imoRR will be the first to fall, and more to add to the tally as X-Cloud joins him 6 feet on the flank coming through, and surely this round is done and dusted. But Calyx got other ideas. Headed on a swivel, he'll find Rez.
They actually can run to the B-bomb side. A little bit of a shame for Rez. Config obviously huge double kill, and kind of, I think, partially forced into the fight, but also, again, he is so aggressive and so confident, matching some of what we're seeing out of the Eternal Fire side. And yeah, he did get that double, so still a 2 versus 3. They're in the middle, taking a little bit of a look. They walk right into the M4, and yeah, they should have won that fight every single time. Calyx on the run, but there's nothing to do. 10 seconds left. Hedrick. This could be an instant death for XANTARES. Walking in with his back turned. Did he just forget that there was a connector?
It happens to the best of us, I gotta say. I think he may have had a bit of a misrelay of information or an expectation. Not have been playing without too much con control. Works against him. Alexi B up close and personal. This smoke 4 starts to fall. He needs to be careful. It's dissipating and just about get away in time.
He doesn't have any more grenades either, but now he's got Hedrick here with the AWP. Leg shot onto Major, and that means they don't really feel comfortable pushing forward. It could be a flash here to set it up for Hedrick as well. Maybe a peek in for Alexi if they want to. There's another good tag. No flash even needed. He's softening them up. They are completely minced meat inside of the hallway. Alexi with a double, but obviously technically, or triple, I guess. Technically, Hedrick was the real power in that one. So 8-7 at the end. I feel like that's the case right now. Config's playing out of his mind, as some of us predicted. Hedrick's up there as well. They got Alexi playing well. This could be exactly what they need. Roland, though, he needs a good start, and he's just got it with a pistol kill to begin with. Config on the drive-by, taking down XANTARES. It's a 3 versus 5. The bomb is going to be planted. Brilliant beginning here to the second half pistol for NIP.
Bomb goes down, post-spawn set up, numbers in favour of NIP, everything looking good for them, but a dink on towards Alexi B will make things just a little bit more uncomfortable. In for the flank, Rez lurking, but it's all falling apart. What has happened to this round? It's all down to Hedrick, the new boy on the block, versus Major, 44 points of HP from what was an unlosable situation. They're going to fall. Does he have time? I don't know, but Eternal Fire have somehow turned this round on his head. It was a 1 pistol round.
I can't even believe it. Heartbreaking. NIP, they need to switch it back, and they have a great shot at it here. Look at the weaponry that they've picked up. They knock out XANTARES on the stairs, and it's, well, a lot of damage onto NIP, but they have a slight man advantage here.
Rez on the lurch as well. He's just so important, consistently making a difference. Swinging through. Roland gets tagged, but he'll find the kill on towards X-Cloud. This round's now thrown away, done by the wayside.
It started to feel that way, certainly. We're getting into a point as well where every other round they're going to be saving. It's going to be very uncomfortable. NIP actually respecting that attempted mid-control. There was a smoke in the underpass that I think XANTARES threw down there, and they just decide, let's not do it. We don't know how many people are in there. That smoke could signal that actually Eternal Fire have 3 people in the middle, and maybe they just don't want to peek into that. But it's curious that I would think if they want to go for this B execute, but it looks like that they would at least try to put some pressure on middle. They're going to smoke the window, I think. And I guess this is the top connector smoke. The head trick's going to... Oh, maybe not. All right, they are going to smoke the middle at the very least from Broland there. And maybe the other smoke's just going to be for the market instead. We'll find out. Here we go. 45 seconds.
Oh, nice shot from Rez. X-Flower to 4. There's the opener. A lot of damage there. Up close and personal. Major will be dropped in the hands of Config, looking for more, and he makes it a double. This man is on fire right now, and this round is won by NIP.
Maybe a little bit too fallen off, so that has to change. Mid control coming up for NIP. Major missing an opportunity there. Goes back for it. He's good for the 1 kill on Broland. And X-Flower is there to try and help him out. This is looking good for the defense, and they're going to get Config, so this one should be done. Alexi and Rez, 2 versus 4.
Somehow staying alive there as well, Major. Spammed through the smoke, nades through the smoke, and Rez can't quite confirm the kill. And now it's such a big B lean. But Alexi B, if he finds a kill towards Calyx, he can make a difference, and he will. Calyx will fall. They know now, or they should know at least, the A side is somewhat open. XANTARES caught as well. Alexi B has given an opportunity, but it's all down to Rez in a 1 versus 2. He's trying to make this one work into a back pillar. We'll find the AWPer, and it's all down to X-Flower in a 1 versus 1. Swinging on the angle, but X-Flower will see it off. It's close, but it's no cigar.
Still plenty of time, and this deep position here for Alexi is absolute death to the defense on the A-bomb side. If XANTARES goes down, he almost could have peeked him. Would have seen the gun barrel, surely. Alexi's in a dangerous position, but he's just holding it, and this patience, it might just get rewarded. Major is thinking about it, but the MP9 there versus the AK, instant shutdown. That's a long time to be holding it and never checking your left.
Alexi B is having one of those days. Config as well. Will find a double. It's actually Alexi B who steals it away. Rez in for one of his own. It's all down to imoRR. It's a safe call. There's no way he's going to make anything work in this round. That's going to be NIP up to their 14th. They're getting closer and closer to the finish line now on Eternal Fire. I just don't see how they're going to make this work. The buy is going to be brutal in towards the next 2.
I mean, if they win this one, still a lot of money on NIP, but
yeah.
It is, we're talking about a 6-round comeback. It can be done. Oh, imoRR, he's done it again. He's an expert at these scout headshots. Where's this been all along? Just put him on the scout. Forget about the rest.
He's confident. He's really confident with it. X-Flower will find Alexi B. And this round, for NIP, is in jeopardy. I mean, what are they going to do here? Rez and Brolin left alive. Both of them, at times, being the quietest performers over towards NIP. And to make this one work would, well, require a little bit of mastery. Let's see how they pan it out. Over towards Con. Bit of space. Time starting to tick too. 35 seconds on the clock.
This really should be unwinnable here. A little bit of a gun barrel showing, but it was a trap the whole time. Calyx is holding it. Good mechanic to Rez. Still 24 seconds here. Deep breath on the EF side. They're still fine. They just need to work together and make sure that they don't go down one at a time. Another headshot from Rez. Oh, and right through the smoke. They managed to take him down.
And NIP, they're grouping. They're starting to look like they want to swarm in terms of a split towards A. And this push from Calyx could be everything.
Right into the AWP. Head trick. He was gambling on that fact. He was waiting for it. imoRR is now going to be a little bit of trouble. Molotov, but he does push forward into the corner. Does not want to face the AWP. And at the same time, Major's doing some work on the other side. Config, though, he's back with the mechanics. Picking up an AWP is imoRR, and it's a 2-on-2 with 25 seconds. Config just not even checking anything. He's so aggressively hunting for the kill up in the palace. Decided not to worry about anything else. It is going to be the round for Eternal Fire. 11-15.
Their entire execute fell apart. What are they going to do here?
Oh, this is awkward. If they kept going, looks like they're just going to try and see if they can jiggle it and eventually smoke it off. He's going to see the shadow of that grenade, so he knows that someone is coming, but that is the bomb down there. So it's a bit awkward if that gets stuck in some weird fashion. Yeah, you might want to call somebody back to help out, or you might just want to go join in the palace here. Config, good headshot onto Major. And that'll set things in motion. 35 seconds, and NIP looking to close this game before anything gets out of control. Rez, he is ready. If they want to go for it here, he's mechanically as well been on point. And we're down to 25 seconds. They're falling back with the bomb. This is a massive risk. If they, one player in B bomb side, if they get the kill, that's all that matters right now.
Holding for rotations. And speaking of imoRR, trying to rotate over towards the A side, will be caught by Config, and surely this game's done now. It's a 1 versus 4. It's X-Flower all alone. The last man remaining alive, and he's over towards the A side. You feel for him. It's heartbreak for Eternal Fire to look like they were getting back in towards this game. But this one's done. They can hear the steps, hear the sound cues, and Alexi B will finish a phenomenal...